What up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino. I want to talk to y'all about second chances. We always hear the normal terms and normal phrases about, man, everybody deserves a second chance. You got to give people a second chance. And I believe in that um, within a certain context. I know it's certain things that, you know, I can honestly say it would be really hard for me to envision giving somebody a second chance on. And I'm not gonna go into the thoughts that I have about that type of stuff. But there are certain things that just like, nah, you do that one time, it's a wrap. But there are many, many, many more other things that absolutely, people deserve a second chance. Some of those things may be considered by society as the worst of the worst, but I just know that there's a cause and effect to everything. There's a backstory behind everything. And even the worst of the worst got a backstory, but still, certain things I'm like, because, a lot of things we know better about. When you look at us, I mean you and myself, you and me, um, we've all done things that have put us in hot water, and we are sitting there like, man, I really need a second chance. I really need forgiveness in this moment. I really need for somebody to look at me and say, hey, man, yeah, you made a mistake. Yeah, don't do it again, but you made a mistake, and we're going to give you a second chance because, a lot of things we do when we're young and a lot of things we do when we're older. But people ask the question, what is the cutoff to the chances? Because we talk about a second chance, but what happens when you get to that eighth, ninth, 28th chance? That's when people start to lose their patience with you. That's when people start to cut you loose, and they start to wonder, man, bro, are you taking advantage of the chances that we're giving you, or are you just dumb? What are you doing to continue down these roads? Are you feeling entitled? Are you feeling privileged? What is the motivating factor that makes us keep committing a lot of the same mistakes that we commit? And again, like I say, when is the cutoff point? Sometimes cutting people off doesn't mean you hate them. It doesn't mean you wish the worst on them or wish anything bad on them. It's just that you, as a person who has helped and helped and helped them, you've reached your limit. You like, hey man, I've done everything I can do, and I don't know what else to do because this person now is looking at me in my eyes like I'm his lifeline or I'm her lifeline. And like, oh, it don't matter what I do, he gonna bail me out of the situation. He gonna sometimes literally bail me out, but people have a cutoff point, and we got to always know that in life. When you are somebody who continues to mistreat people, when you continue to take people for granted in them situations, you continue to act a fool, people got a cutoff point. And the reason why people are steady trying to give you these second chances and push for you and fight for you is because they see something in you might not even see in yourself. Or they understand the world better than you, knowing that, man, if I can get this person right, I could probably save them from somebody who ain't gonna give them but one chance, who they won't get a chance with. Because once you get outside those doors, once you step into the world, you got too many forces out there that don't care nothing about you, don't love you at all, man. The people out here, the predators out here, just they're police officers out here, there's the government, there's media, there's all types of entities that could care less about you. They're not gonna give you one chance. So the people that love you and care about you, they giving you all these opportunities, and they talking to you at the same time to kind of let you know, hey man, chill, bro. You not in a bad situation, and even if you are, you don't have to stay in that bad situation. Now to flip it over to us as people, we got to ask ourselves too, how many chances are we going to give ourselves? Because a lot of times when we doing things out here going crazy, um, we know that we out here going crazy, and we'll make mistakes that we regret and have guilt and feel bad about. because of what we know we did, and we'll say, okay, well, I'll fix that. And then you go right back in, right back in, right back in, and you continue to give yourself all these different chances. How many chances are you going to give yourself before you reach a different kind of cutoff point to cut off the behavior and say, hey, man, I got to stop doing this to myself? It's happened before. You know, people been on drugs real bad, and then they make a mistake. They find it. Nobody had to. It wasn't really anybody in that moment. Maybe people leading up to that moment, but it had to be them to say, man, I got to stop doing this, man. I got to cut myself off and get it together, man. You know, but some people will give ourselves chances because we'll make excuses for ourselves, and that's a different kind of scenario, and we can't do that either. Because again, outside them doors, that world ain't gonna make no excuses for you because they don't care about you. And in most cases, we live in a world that's trying to destroy you anyway. So why help? Why help? Hey man, I see you got that knife on. Let me show you how to hold that knife, man. Look, yeah, that's how you do it. Nah, why help? So, in order for us to be better, man, we got to want to be better for ourselves. In order for us to make others better, we got to be a better example for them to look at. And, you know, we got to understand that, yeah, we can give you a second chance, depending on what it is. But those second chances run out. Those chances run out as well when we see that you have no interest in transforming yourself and making things better. Because the more you do that for people, eventually it spills over and starts to bring you down. So, all right, man, it's your big brother K-Rino. Y'all leave a comment, tell me what y'all think about this. And it don't matter if it's your mama, daddy, sister, brother, child, dog, uncle, whoever. You know, it is what it is. All right, I'll catch y'all later on, man. Peace and blessings.